truck coming to town. You could see how young girls come down. Some with a bundle, some with in case. Up and down, I can't get no place. One young gal come from Portland, so she took up with Uncut Man, and he treated her like a brute till her 2 foot swell like jackfruit. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. If you want to see young girls star, just take a walk on the Jackassa. You could see them all in a bunch, 6 and 5 of them in one ranch. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Bum tired boom, stump slow down. Bum ba ba bum bo bo, stump slow down. Bum ba ba bum bo bo, stay down. If you want to see young girls star, just take a walk up to Jackassa. You could see them all in a bunch, 6 and 5 of them in one ranch. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Massy massa, now see me boy, boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. Massy massa, now see me boy, I wonder why the time is so hard. All right, what's up, everyone? Happy to be here. Another Tuesday. Hello, Rachel and Kyle. Rachel, I'm getting some progress made on your tapes. It's been super fun. Thank you for those orders. All right, Kyle, I'm gonna play a song that you requested last week that I don't think I played. He's a lucky thing I never get, swear lady. He's a lucky thing I never get, swear lady. Started to run, I will never run away. And started to run, I will never run away. Do you hear? Never run away. I never run, never run, never run away. They and them that say them coulda feel so nice, so nice. They and them that hate against I love. You could see them rejoice, wanting I to run, no run, run, no run. I will never run away. Started to run, run, run. I will never run away. Do you hear? I never run away. I never run, never run, never run away. Boom, 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 boom. was a special request to Kyle Burning Spear. The song's called Swell Headed from one of his early Studio One records. Yeah. All right. Yes. All right, man. It's good to see everybody. Good to be here. This is always fun. Let me know what you guys want to play. I got a bunch of stuff I want to play, so we can alternate. I wanted to play this Wailing Souls tune that I like to do in like a ska version. Have you ever thought why the sun comes out to shine? Have you ever thought why the moon comes up at night? And every day you get to preach in love, and you just don't mean a thing. And every day you keep on saying that you're begging for a change. But before the change comes, we got to be together. We got to love each other. Oh yeah. I know you heard of one of life and the things that are worthwhile. Beauty of a friendly word and the value of a smile. Every day you get to killing up your brother and you just don't preach no way. And every day you keep on saying that you're begging for a change. But before the change comes, we got to be together. We got to love each other. Oh yeah. Oh, na 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 Have you ever thought why the sun comes out to shine? Have you ever thought why the moon comes up at night? And every day you get to killing up your brother and you just don't preach no way. And every day you keep on saying that you're begging for a change. But before the change comes, we got to be together. We got to love each other. Oh yeah. Oh. Na 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 na. Oh 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 oh. Ooh, oh oh. La 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 la. Sa na na na. Sa na na na. Sla da 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 na na. Stay on. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. We got to be together. Love each other like sister and brother. And we got to be one people. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's the Wailing Souls. That's the tune called We Got to Be Together. Yes. H. Salmon. The Bingy Boy. Oh, you were there for the Friday session. Yeah, big up Nate for doing songs from scratch with me and Roger last Friday. Nate from Ayaterra. That was super fun. Yeah. Let's see. H. Santa wants to hear "Piece of Love." All right, let's do that. How about that? Ooh yeah, na 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 no. Oh, ooh, Lord, this piece of love I'm dreaming of, the heaven bound angel sound. This piece of love I'm always thinking of, the beautiful ground you drift around. This stream of gold, a moment still untold, in silver eyes, in endless skies. This heart and soul, a story to unfold, and all surround the joy I found. Love can hear when no one knows the tale. Oh. Raindrops near, alone and empty well. And I'm gonna be right there by your side, because you sent your love to me. And I'm gonna hold on to this piece of love, 'cause you're all I have to be. Lord, yeah. Da na 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 Oh, yeah. This is my burning desire. So long I've been begging, now I'm begging you. Build some joy for the poor who are suffering. Stay their feet and give them rest from wandering, and raise their seats up in a higher place. A meditations of joy for the poor. So lend ears to this prayer. Every heart desire is a equal right to see a morning light. And while man's soul beseeching, still forever reaching long into the night, holding on so tight to ride through the swamp where the merciless perform, and cries out for relief and shelter from the storm. Lamentation knells from heartaches as it reveals in every form. More cries sound out for food and clothes to keep them warm. Asking so long to ease the pain. Oh. Begging so you would break the chain and build some joy for the poor who are suffering. Stay their feet and give them rest from wandering. always thinking of the beautiful ground you drift around. This piece of love, this piece of love, the heaven bound angel sound, this stream of gold, a moment still untold in silver eyes. Studio, oh, sa-na-na-na, style, sta-na-na. Yes, pizza love. Pizza love, pizza love, pizza love. All right, I'm just seeing who's on here. What's up, everyone? Nice to see you all. Share the stream, like the stream, and love the stream, and all that kind of stuff. Helps get some more people to tune in. Yeah, meditations of joy. So that was Peace of Love with a little bit of meditations of joy thrown in. DJ Griff says, know any Abyssinians tunes from either of their first two albums? Would love to hear one of those along with Wheel and Shoulder. Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah. I played Sata Masagana pretty recently. Trying to think if there's anything else. Like I know those albums really well. But I've never really like played any of the tunes. Why don't I do Sata then? Cheers, everyone. Oh, yes, my friend from South Thailand. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna do. This is a tune that I recorded with Roger Rivas. It's on one of his records, and I'm gonna do it in an acoustic style on my on the volume 2 of the acoustic record. This one's called Ugly So. So big up Roger for this one. Look how you're ugly so, ugly so. Look how you're ugly so. Look how you're ugly so, ugly from a long, long time ago. Look how you're born so, see how you grow so. Look how you're born so, see how you grow so. Look how you're ugly so, ugly from a long, long time ago. Look how you start so, watch how you reach so. See how you born so, watch how come you grow so. Look how you ugly so, ugly from a long, long time ago. And it's your wicked ungodliness that make you so, you're ugly so. And it's your wicked ungodliness that make you so, you're ugly so. I say, you have two red eyes and your mouth favor hungry duck. You have a evil lost plan and you feel you go try your luck. You get stuck. You build up and you build up and you build one up to break one down. You have a big lava mouth where you're on over solid ground. We have a batter you around, yes. Look how you start so. Watch how you reach so. See how you bounce so. Watch how come you grow so. Look how you ugly so. Ugly from a long, long time ago. Yeah. Look how you ugly so. Ugly from a long, long time ago. Hey, it's your wicked ungodliness that make you ugly so. Say you're ugly so. It's your wicked ungodliness that keep you ugly so. Say you're ugly so. It's your foul uncleanliness that have you wrinkles so. Say you're ugly so. It's your bad uncleanliness that make you shuffle so. Say you're born so. Hey, look how you're ugly so. Ugly so. Hey, you're ugly so. Cause you feel know. Look how you're ugly so. Ugly from a long, long time ago. Yeah. Right. What's up, Bubba? Thank you. H Salmon 3 says mouth bass is on point, Dev. It's probably HS Amon or something like that. But I like H Salmon 3, if you don't mind. I would like to call you that. Kyle, yeah, that's a good Aggrolites tune. Woman's Rule. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will. Thanks to everybody who's been making donations. If you feel like making one, the Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, and the PayPal is also Man-Like-Devin. This last weekend was officially 1 year since I've played a gig. Long Beach Dub All-Stars, March 13th and 14th, I think, of 2020, played back-to-back nights in Huntington Beach. They were fun shows, but they were weird shows because it was like, we were one of the last people to play shows. The virus, the pandemic had definitely started, and like the NBA had already shut down a few days ago, and like people knew about it, But it was weird because it's hard to like think back on that time now, but like no one knew about masks, like really, so like no one was wearing masks. Like they were so it was like these packed shows, super packed little bar in Huntington Beach with just, you know, I'm sure it was a spreader event, or maybe not. Maybe enough people didn't have it by then. In any case, I haven't played a gig in a year, and so these donations really help. So thank you all. Oh, Salmon. Let's see. He says Salmon is my last name. Hurley is my first, and you're the third. Oh, perfect. H. Salmon the third. Well, I had a feeling. All right, here we go. I want to dedicate this to everybody who's you know, taken action this last year, especially you know, as the national discourse around things like systemic racism and many other forms of injustice has really ramped up. Just want to like dedicate this one to everybody who has done their part and continues to do their part. This one's called Freedom. Over every nation of man and all over creation, you're suffering on the land. You can hear them crying every day, calling freedom to hurry on its way. But they don't get weary, they never retire. For them is a burning heart's desire to cast all chains away. And even come one day, the people just find a way. Freedom is a must one day. And all to hear the city walls start to crumble. All over creation, you could watch them tumble. When every struggling woman take up a shovel in her hand. Oh, what a joyful sound! The wicked man was struck down. So don't get weary, you never retire. Let your soul inspire how every heart requires. Till chains are cast away, and even come what may, hear our poor people pray. Freedom is almost one day. And though you carry sorrow more than a heavy rock stone, we belong together. You don't have to carry them alone. Try to remember there is a joy to call your own. Searching to reap when in sorrow you have sown. Pains will pass away, and even on that day, the wicked just lose themselves. Freedom is almost one day. Although you carry sorrow, so much more than a heavy rock stone, but we go on together. You don't have to carry them alone. Try to remember there is a place to call your own. I know you're gonna reach there for to rest your weary bone. Pains will pass away, joy will be here to stay. No matter what games they play, freedom is almost one day. Don't get weary, my sister, don't tire. Pour on more fire till a weak hard life expire. Tears gonna wash away, joy will be here to stay. Love gonna lead the way. freedom is a must. Let's see. Somebody asked. Ryan says, any update on the new acoustic album? No update as of yet. Just, test pressings came in, we approved them, and now it's just a matter of, vinyl pressing plants are super backed up. And so it's just a matter of finding out, just waiting for them to tell us, like, okay, we're pressing it and you'll have it on this day. And then at that point, Rootfire and I will work on the marketing timeline and get a release date. But very, very soon. Very, very soon. Yes, as Bubba always reminds everybody, please like the stream and share the stream and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah. Whoa, look there now. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Down in the ghetto, you can hear your children singing songs of praise to Jah. Babylon say, dead and gone. I and I know Rasta still live on. Words of the prophet must fulfill. Children of Israel go praise Jah still. Words of the prophet must fulfill. Jah Jah live it forever. Down in the Babylon, the wicked not like you. When you call on the name of Jah, heathen scorn him and try to abuse him. If you don't beware, they will crucify you. Say there is no God. Look at the things that mankind have. Sun, moon, and stars are there to shine. Jah Jah live it forever. Yes. Oh. Down in the Babylon, wicked not like you. When you call on the name of Jah, heathen scorn him and try to abuse him. If you don't beware, they will crucify you. Fools in their hearts say there is no God. Look at the things that mankind have. Sun, moon, and stars are there to shine. Jah Jah live it forever. Words of the prophet must fulfill. Children of Israel go praise Jah still. Sun, moon, and stars are there to shine. Jah Jah live it forever. Fools in their hearts say there is no God. Look at the things that mankind have. Sun, moon, and stars are there to shine. Jah Jah live it forever. Words of the prophet must fulfill. Children of Israel go praise Jah still. Words of the prophet must fulfill. Jah Jah live it forever. Yeah, that's a Tony Brevitt song. It's a Yabby U production called Words of the Prophet. H. Salmon wants to hear Follow It. Coming with the request today. Awesome. If I'm missing requests, let me know. Follow It. All right. He says, I was down and out in life, and Follow It picked me up. Song brings me to tears. Thinking back. Cool. That's fucking awesome. Follow It was a collaboration between me and John Butcher. Long ago, he came with that hook, and then I wrote some verses to it, and that was how that song came along, which was awesome because we didn't really collaborate on lyrics too often. So I've always liked that song has always been special to me for that reason. on Twitch. It's at Man-Like-Devin, as Bubba likes to remind everybody as well. Thank you, Bubba. Follow me on Twitch, because I'm going to do a DJ night soon. Thanks, Salmon. I'm glad that that song meant something to you. That's good to hear. That's like one of those tunes that doesn't get really like requested too much in the expanders, or at least it never did before. So it's always cool when someone wants to hear that song. There's a Down in the Valley request. All right. Aqua Tank Pakalolo, what's up, man? Oh, I have a party. Okay, and there were some Snow Beast requests. So there's some requests coming. Very good. All right. I have a party. Should I do that right now? I'll do that right now. Ooh, Ryan wants to hear Far Over by Burning Spear. That's a deep one. That's a deep one. All right. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Oh yes, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Stung by a war. Yeah. I have a party. That's a tune by Kenty Spence. Ooh, Physical Pollution by the Itals. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to learn that for next week. I don't know that tune well enough to sing it, but that is such a great song. I'm gonna have to learn that. Can you hit me up, like send me a DM during the week to remind me to learn that, please? Okay, and then there was a Snow Beast and a Down in the Valley request, I think. And then Bubba wanted to hear some Justin Hines. Let me play a Justin Hines tune, and then I'll go back to those requests so we can get some ska in. Oh, hello. My dog rushes in. You like Justin Hines too? Want to say hi? Come on. Come on. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hi, Gus. Oh, boy. All right. Something happened. He's happy about something. Okay. I want to play this Justin Hines tune. Oh yeah. This carry go bring home, my dear, bring misery. This carry go bring home, my dear, bring misery. You going from town to town, making disturbances. It's time you stop doing those things, you old Jezebel. Meek shall inherit the earth, you old Jezebel. It needs none unlike to see you, you're making disturbances. Better to seek a home in Mount Zion instead of heaping oppression upon the innocent one. For time shall tell on you, you old Jezebel. How long shall the wicked reign over my people? This carry go bring home, my dear, bring misery. This carry go bring home, my dear, bring misery. You're going from town to town, making disturbances. It's time you stop doing those things, you old Jezebel. Time gonna tell on you, you old Jezebel. It needs not like to see you, you're making disturbances. Better to seek a home in Mount Zion instead of heaping oppression upon an innocent one. Meek shall inherit the earth, you old Jezebel. How long shall the wicked reign over my people? How long shall the wicked reign over my people? How long shall the wicked reign over my people? Yes, freaking Jezebels, says Salmon. And Bubba says, I hope everyone's scatted their own solo. Me too. That's always the dream, really. Kyle wants to hear Ghetto Runnings. Okay, I will play that. There was some, he says, this guy's playing guitar, singing, and reading comments. I mean, you know. I guess the reading comments. Is that really that impressive? Is it? I'll take it, though. There was a Down in the Valley request and a Snow Beast request. Let me play those. And then Kyle, I will try Ghetto Runnings. And if I missed anyone's request, please put them in again. I definitely will play whatever you guys want to hear if I know it. Thanks to everybody who's been making donations. I mentioned that it's been a year now without a gig, so these donations are really, really super helpful. Big up Bubba, who's donated every week. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. Kyle, Rachel, everybody. I know lots and lots of you have made donations on random weeks, and it really means a lot. Thank you. He says, you're right, get on a unicycle. I had a vocal teacher who told me that, explaining all the different parts of, singing and it really is like doing this, you know, like while skateboarding and eating a sandwich or something. Bubba also says Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, which, and he tagged my brother in it. That's right. Which reminds me that tomorrow on the Reggae Pod Clash, we have Miss Pat on St. Patrick's Day. Miss Pat of Randy's Records fame, you know, wife to the late great Vincent Chin, mother of Randy Chin. Miss Pat is going to be joining us tomorrow. We didn't even plan that, and we just happened to have Miss Pat on St. Patrick's Day, so that's going to be really dope. If anyone wants to prepare for the interview, she's got a new book out. There's also an amazing documentary that she's all up in called Studio 17, The Lost Tapes, that focuses on Randy's records, which, you know, Randy's just made some of the best reggae to ever come out of Jamaica. There, as Lee Perry says in the documentary, Randy's had the cleanest sound. He said that like other studios would have a bzzz or a hmm, but Randy's didn't have any buzz or hmm. And he's right. Once he said that, I was like, oh, it's so true, because it was, you know, it was still ambient and warm, you know, that early mid 70s sound, but there wasn't any buzz. So like he nailed that. Yeah. Okay. Had to fix this. So join us tomorrow on the Reggae Pod Clash when Miss Pat will be on. Shall I play a Randy's tune real quick? Something from Randy's studio. Said I love you from the first I saw you, honey, riding on the train. Said I need you from the first I saw you, honey, oh, riding on the train. Said now if you walk with me, you can talk with me, can't even sit with me. Then you will know just what I know, yes, you will see just what I see, and nobody come hold you. Can nobody come tell you what to do? Can nobody come pick the tracks for you? 2 ways before you gotta pick your choice. I am only waiting to see you, baby. I'm in love with you. Can nobody come and hold on? Na 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 na, na na na, yeah. Elevators, what's up? One of the greatest groups around, man. Everyone go check out the Elevators. Said now if you walk with me, you can talk with me, and even sit with me, then you will know just what I know. Oh, then you will see just what I see. Can nobody come and hold on? Can nobody come tell you what to do? 2 ways before you. You gotta pick your choice, and I tell pick it, you pick it. Said I am only waiting to see you again. I'm in love with you. Can't nobody go hold you, na na na, yeah yeah. That's a tune by an artist named James Brown, not the James Brown, but there's a Jamaican singer named James Brown who sounded like Toots Hibbert. When I first heard that song, I was like, is that like a Toots song I never heard? But then there were little moments where I was like, I don't know if that's Toots. But if you look up James Brown reggae, he's got a handful of tunes from the mid-70s that are all killer. That one, you know, was an Impact 7-inch that, you know, all the Impact stuff, which is some of the greatest reggae from the mid-70s, came out of Randy Studios. Max Romeo has a tune on that rhythm too called Red House. Yeah, that's the shit. Okay, let me get to these requests that you guys had. This is Down in the Valley from the first Expanders record. Say we've been down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home. We couldn't take no more of your raping and war. Had to take a score of the Babylon shore. Couldn't take no more of your raping and war. Had to lead a score of the Babylon shore. Couldn't take a side, too much blood on your side. Had to take a ride out of Babylon side. Couldn't take a step, put your eyes everywhere. Had to lead a flight out of Babylon side. Tired of waiting around. No further cry on the rain hit the ground. Because he couldn't take the sound, Lord. And we've been down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. I saw we want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home, yeah. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh. I said we couldn't take no more of your raping and war. Had to take a score out of Babylon shore. Couldn't take no more your raping and war. Had to lead a score out of Babylon shore. Couldn't take a side, too much blood on your side. Had to take a ride out of Babylon side. Couldn't take your step, put your eyes everywhere. To lead a flight out of Babylon side. Tired of waiting around. No father cried out the rain hit the ground. Because he couldn't take the sound. Ooh, and we've been down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. I saw we want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. We want to go home now, right now. Down in the valley for a very long time. Alright, that is Down in the Valley from the first Expanders record. That's also, I've told this before, but that's like really the first Expanders tune. Written these many years ago. But I'm glad people still want to hear it. Okay, and then there was a Snow Beast request, which was also on the first record, and I believe Down in the Valley goes into Snow Beast on that record. So there you go. Alright, Snow Beast. Didn't know you had a cold, cold heart, Snow Beast. I didn't know you had a cold, cold heart, Snow Beast. Yesterday you begged me not to go. Now you say you found a brand new love out on the road. I've been waiting here for you to come back home. Oh, I didn't know you had a heart of stone. I didn't know you had a cold, cold heart, Snow Beast. I didn't know you had a cold, cold heart, Snow Beast. find you left something behind. Now you're traveling all this way to hear me say, I didn't know you had a cold heart, snow beast. I didn't know you had a cold heart, snow beast. Sly-ya-na-na, sly-ya-na-na. This was in the way you dress and go on. I would like to know just where you've been to when I'm gone. All this while away. Yesterday, begged me not to go. Now you say you found a brand new love out on the road. I've been waiting here for you to come back home. How was I to know that you really had a heart of stone? I didn't know you had a cold heart, snow beast. I didn't know you had a cold heart, snow beast. I didn't know you had a cold heart, snow beast. Yeah, I didn't know you had a cold heart. Oh, oh, H. Salmon says, you know how Iron Throne has those hits on the 1 instead of the 4? Do you guys have a term for that? Well, that's really a Jamaican thing. Like hitting hitting the crash on the. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, like the crash on the 4 is the real Jamaican thing, right? Like 2, 3, 4, right? That's the real Jamaican thing. I think what you're talking about is like on the 2, right? How the crash is on the 2. Like an Iron Throne, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron Throne 2. That's really. I think that's what you're referring to. See on a shaky foundation. Iron 1, 2. Seated on a shaky foundation. I don't know if we had a term for that, but we did it a lot. We did that a lot. To the point where our boy Chris Brennan from Arise Roots, like we were on tour with them, and he told us, you guys do that way too much. You gotta do that like in every song. And I listened, but I don't know that we ever stopped doing it. It's a nice effect. H. Salmon says, I was in a band and we called it Expanders Hits. I mean, we did it a lot. We definitely did that a lot. It just feels right, you know, because like and when you're playing a 1-drop beat, especially, like that's where the downbeat comes in. It's like it's where the emphasis is, so it kind of feels right to just hit it there, and it's a nice effect to set up. It's you know, like fills usually like will set up, like in rock especially, like fills will set up the next part, and in reggae a lot of times like it's kind of the opposite, like, and it's the same effect, like the vocal will kind of do something and then the fill will happen afterwards. You hear that a lot, like where even like, you know, there'll be a tune and then the hook will start, you know, and then the fill will kind of come after that first hook, which doesn't happen a lot in rock or in American music really. I'll try to find some examples of that second thing I'm talking about. Bubba says, Chris, no filter Brendan. Haha, he's the best. He's the man. Chris is the man. We call him the Swiss Army. Roger Rivas, that's his term. We call him the Swiss Army knife on tour because he can do everything. He can like fix your amp. He'll drive the car. He's super good vibes. He'll manage like, you know, he'll troubleshoot like personalities. You know, if there's someone in the group that you're like, you don't know how to deal with at certain moments, he's always the one that like deals with it. Chris is one of the best, man. There's no one like Chris. So I want to do Real Sensi OG. What's up? Wagwan. I want to do this tune. This is one of my newer songs. Things where me just find out, news where we just learn about, yeah. Stories where me just find out, things where we just learn about. Find out them a snake in a grass, but we have to cut some last. If a blood make it run, but we not gonna make them pass. Whoa, because the morning shall be the night. Every star will be dashed from sight. All your days of life shall reach to an end. If you ever come try that again, we're missing up things when we just find out, news where we just learn about, yeah. Stories when we just find out, things when we just learn about. Find out them man cast out a net, them never catch nobody yet. So why did you throw away your stick before you done climb? I know you shouldn't try to reach so quick before the time for your knees shall touch to the earth. Every cry will be cut from birth, and a big thunderbolt comes smack to the ground. If you ever try fooling around once again, so if a fire make you burn, whoa. Find out from we catch them in the net, them never trick nobody yet. Go tell them say your tears shall splash to the ground, all your feet are gonna run up and down, and the lightning clap shall bounce by your head, and you chat him out, you got dead when me sing about things when me just find out, news where we just learn about, yeah. Stories that we just find out, things where we just learn about, yeah. And if you ever try sneaking around, once again you get a lightning clap to the ground. And if you ever try fooling around, whoa, just a big thunderbolt to the ground. When me sing out things where we just find out, news where we just learn about, yeah. Stories that me just find out, things where you just learn about, yeah. All right, that's a tune called Just Find Out. Alright, let me know what you guys want to hear, and I will play it. Thanks to everybody who's been making donations. The Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, and the PayPal is Man-Like-Devin, if you feel like making one. How about this? Let's do this one. Say the time has come, listen to me everyone. If you have a lying tongue, you soon meet a trigger happy man with a gun. Then you will know that your works have been rewarded. Through all the rumor that you started, you have been outsmarted and overcome. Wasn't very long ago, you came to me crying, saying that you need someone to lift you from where you'd fallen. child, you used to hear this warning. I even tell you all the while. Now look all the tables turning. I was a peaceful man, but look at what you started. You always walk with a whispering tongue. Now you have to run from a chattering gun. Say the time has come. Listen to me, everyone. If you have a lying tongue, you will meet a trigger happy man with a gun, with a gun, with a gun. Then you will know all your works have been rewarded for all the rumor that you started. You have been outsmarted and overcome. Yes, ever since you was a child, Lord, you used to hear this warning. I even tell you all the while. Now look all the tables turning. Right now you're finished like you never even started. You always walk with a whispering tongue. Now you have to run from a chattering gun. You always walk with a whispering tongue. Now you have to run from a chattering gun. Yeah! That is Whispering Tongue meets Chattering Gun. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to you and everybody who's tuning in tonight. All right. What shall we do next? You get special Tuesday night points if you can name what rhythm is this the bass line for. Everything you have will be taken away one of these days. Everything you have will be taken away one of these days. Trying just to find some food, even water done on that day. Trying just to find some mercy, wicked one on that day. Anywhere you turn, big ones weeping and mourning. Anywhere you go, bigger heads ball till the morning, till the morning. But mercy gone away, love gone away, hungry belly stay till the morning. Rain gone away, food gone away. Can't say you never get a warning. Can't say you never get a warning. You get a warning of no judgment morning. Anywhere you turn in a hurt is weeping and mourning. Bubba, I'll sing you the answer right now. Some call it the fresh vegetable rhythm, but the most popular tune on it is I want a love I can feel. That's the only kind of love I think is real. Don't want to be going by something I heard. For baby action speak louder than words. And I want a love that is mine. In the rain it's always sun, sun, Sound title with them have me I forget. Sound title with them have me I forget. Sound rate 26, so we call a sound alphabet. Sound fishy, so we catch them in the net. Make them hear tunes with them never hear yet. Off with them sound lightweight whenever soaking wet. Round eye them a worry over we them a fret. Run them on out the road on your mark, get set. People they be sound guy who a criminal. TV material, word sound comical. Style not original. Kill a man in there and he not even get burial. Dance all nicer than funeral. Cause sound title when them have me I forget. Cause sound title when them have me I forget. Say that you yeah. Don't you know I wanna love? Yeah. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Yeah. Don't you know? Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm blanking on it, Rachel. Freddie's got a tune on this, and I'm just like totally blanking on it right now. But that's one of the classic rhythms, and the bass line is, you know. Yeah, fresh vegetable. All right, we're having fun. Let's see. I'm gonna do an Ethiopian's tune. Boom, 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 boom. Stand alone, do it, boom, stand alone. Yeah, you're not that easy to forget. Although I know you may forget me, you're the one I love to live with. You alone can raise my feelings. Remember how it used to be. Just you and me. Anywhere you go, I will follow. Just like a love book in your life, I'm gonna be. Just like a love book in your life, I'm gonna be. Yeah. You never get away. No. I'm gonna get you anyway. Yeah. This is an Ethiopian's tune called Love Bug. This is on the upcoming acoustic record. It's the one cover I did, and one of my favorite because my good friend Lesh Wierzinski from the California Honey Drops sings lead on it. And Lesh is one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life, and definitely the best I know personally. And he murders it. You're not that easy to forget. Although I know you may forget me. Remember how it used to be. Yeah. Just you and me. Anywhere you go, I All right, I owe Kyle a song. He's asked for it like 9 times. And then Mike Jones says, love that Broken Complex acoustic set you did with the expanders. Can you play Evilest Number or Races Run? For sure. Let me play Kyle's tune. I gotta think of how this goes. From your born in the ghetto, there's certain violence you got to go through. Right? Got to go through. There's certain violence you got to go through from your born in the ghetto. There's certain violence you got to go through, like buck off a toe. Whoa, like buck off a toe. Tin bin. Whoa, and then you run from school, go down a gully, and race on the land, and race your good horse. Hardly anyone says apologize and said it's too late. Whoa, some die by their guns. Whoa, some by the blade. Some make it through, yeah. Some seems to fade, yes they fade away. From your born in the ghetto, there's certain environments you got to go through. From your born in the ghetto, there's certain environments you got to go through, like buck off a toe. Whoa, like buck off a toe. Tin bin. Whoa, and then you race from school, go down a gully, slide to your thighs and race your good horse. And hardly anyone rains cuts on the horn, said it's too late. No, and some die by their guns. Whoa, some by the blade. Some make it through, yeah. Some seems to fade, yes they fade away. Telling you again, from your born in the ghetto, there's certain environments you got to go through. From your born in the ghetto, there's certain environments you got to go through, like buck off a toe. Whoa, like buck off a toe. Like buck off a toe. We're ghetto running. For Kyle. That's a tune by Cultural Roots called Ghetto Runnings. What's up? Joseph says, morning from the UK, Dev. Oh, good morning. Me and Laura loved watching you and Roger on Songs from Scratch. Best episode yet. Wow, that's high compliments. He's had a lot of good guests. So I'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was really really fun. If you guys haven't seen Nate Feinstein from Ayaterra, lead singer of Ayaterra, his Song from Scratch series, it's really cool. Every Friday, him and a guest come on and write a song together using like Nate's computer program, and like they do all the instruments and stuff, and Nate's got like you can see his program up, so it's like super interactive and like more fun than even like a public collaborative songwriting session sounds. Like he's really got it on lock. And you know, he takes like lyric suggestions, like mainly the song is, I think our song was like 98% written like from lyric suggestions from the comments. So it's really cool, you know, and it's like a great, I mean, man, if I had been into a band when I was younger, and you know, they were doing some kind of interactive thing like that where I got to like write, like contribute lyrics to a song they were writing, I would have been so stoked. And you can do that with Nate. So shout out Nate. Rachel wants to hear top 10. Are you talking about the Gregory Isaacs tune? I would love to play that. And then Mike, I will do your Evilest Number and Races Run. But I want to play top 10. That just sounds fun right now. Let's see. I have a key to that song written down. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, yes. Here we go. That's right, Salmon. And we all know what the real deal is. Please don't you hurt her, though she wants to shoot an arrow through my heart. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my charts. The way she loved brings sweet, sweet memory. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. And I don't care what school she been, you see. She's still taking lessons from me. No joke about it. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. Sitting in the back bench, still she's a student of my class. Yeah, yeah. The way she loved brings sweet, sweet memory. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. Cause I don't care what school she been, you see. She's still taking lessons from me. Oui. Say, oh, what a feeling, yeah. Liquor a sip, herb a smoke, and a dance all tight. No car, no bus, no one, no fuss, no fight, yeah. Come and say, oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Wonderful feeling, oh yeah. I mean, say, oh, what a feeling. No, what a feeling, Lord. Wonderful feeling, Now I can recall all the early days of childhood. Some wish us back, while others wish us good, yeah. So we say, oh, what a feeling. And oh, what a feeling, Lord. Wonderful feeling, yeah. Come and say, oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling, Lord. Wonderful feeling, yeah. I was there, I saw me hear and say, I saw me hear and pray, I saw me was taken from my people, robbed of my liberty. Said I was tired of the jailer, but the jailer wasn't tired of me. Reason why it stood me wrong, they took my rights away and gave me wrong. All that I can hear the prisoner say, I sip out there. I saw me hear them say, I saw me hear them pray. Lord, whoa, oh, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I was taken from my people, robbed of my liberty. Tired of the jailer, but the jailer wasn't tired of me. And every day you take a stock, worrying on the wholesale block. All that I can hear the prisoner say, I sip it all day. All right, that was Top 10 and What a Feeling and Out There by Gregory Isaacs. All three tunes by Gregory. One of the greats, man. Gregory is really like highly rated as a singer, and he should be, but he is one of the great songwriters in Jamaican music. All right, I'm gonna do Mike's requests. Let's do Races Run first. How about that? Mike was referring to in the early days, well, right after the first Expanders record came out, we went, it's right down the street from me, to the Broken Complex headquarters, which is the record label that put out the first record, and did an acoustic session, and this tune, Races Run, got a lot of views, so that was really cool. I mean, you can still check it out. Just look up the Expanders Races Run acoustic on YouTube, and you'll see like some Broken Complex insignia in the background, and that's the one. We were young guys at the time. Once again, I want to thank everybody who's donating, and remind you that if you feel like making a donation, the Venmo and the PayPal are both at Man-Like-Devin. And, as I mentioned earlier, it's been a year. It's been now just over a year since we played a show. And of course, as musicians, that's our main source of income, and so that's why these donations kick in so well. So thank you, everyone, for that. Let me do these songs for Mike right here. This is from the first Expanders record. Your big long gonna stand up with love for our nation. Kuwait, your races road, are your throne gone down in Babylon? Could he make a dead man see? Could he work no store in that region? Go down with your big shot gun, could he turn love that was way from? Love that was way from creation, and built from creation. Oh Lord, you couldn't build up with one hand alone. You need some good cooperation. Who lay upon your sinking stone, pushing some lies and instruction, Lord. And you couldn't build up with one hand alone. Yes, and you need some good cooperation. Who lay upon your sinking stone, and you couldn't build up so far from home. Good Lord, go away with your big long gonna stand up with love for our nation. Who work for your races road, drawn one down in Babylon. Could he make a dead man see? Could he work no store in that region gone? Down with your big shot, I know you couldn't turn love that was away from home. One home, one creation. I saw the right, they always know creation. The other we want big cornerstone creation. Love for a nation, creation. Yes, got lots of love for a nation, creation. Said I don't wanna be naive or no more. Yes, I just wanna be living in the love of the Father forever. Someday, far across the sea, down in the gully bank near to the river, I'm gonna sit down under the tree with all my best friends all side of me. Beside me, Slayer, 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 Slayer. Said I don't wanna be naive or no more. Yes, I just wanna be living in the love of the Father forever. Someday, far across the sea, down in the gully bank near to the river, I'm gonna sit down under the tree with all my best friends all side of me. And what a day like that will be. This long tale of ages turns pages after me. That's right, H. Salmon. That's exactly what this song is about. It's more, more specifically, it's about not wanting to be a dick. So it's less of a preachy song and more of a aspirational song. And what a day like that will be, This long tale of ages turns pages after me. I don't wanna be naive or lost no more. Yes, I just wanna be living in the love of the Father forever. Someday, far across the sea, down in the gully bank near to the river, I'm gonna sit down under the tree with all my best friends all side of me. Beside me, Slayer, Slayer. H. Salmon, it's harder to sing without harmonies. I don't know about harder. You're definitely more naked, right? One of the reasons we became a harmony group in the first place is that Butcher and I, like when we started a band, neither one of us thought like, oh, I'm going to be the singer. We just could never find anyone willing to sing. And so we realized early on, like, okay, like you're not a great lead singer. I'm not a great lead singer. But if we learn how to sing harmonies, then we can make the blend. And that combination will be the sum what is it? The whole will be greater than the sum of its parts, right? That's what we figured. Like, if I'm a 2 and you're a 2, put us together, we don't equal 4. We equal maybe like 6 or 7 or something. So harmonies helped at the beginning in that sense. But then we just fell in love with like singing harmonies. And there's a vibration with someone else when you sing harmonies. Like a physical vibration is what I'm saying. Like you can feel it. It's such a nice feeling that you can't get really in any other facet of life that I've found is like singing harmonies with somebody. And Von Benjamin from Midnight talked about this a little bit, how when you create a harmony, there's 2 of you, and maybe this is what I was always feeling, like the whole being greater than the sum of its parts things. There's 2 of you, but then you're like, when you sing together, there's this third thing, and there's only 2 of you, there's only 2 voices, but there's three things, right? There's each of your voice, and then there's this blend, which is like the third element. So you kind of like come together and create something. And it's like, you can feel it. You can feel it like on a physical level, to say nothing of like, just the vibes you get when you sing with somebody. But it's like, it's therapeutic. I remember like on tour all the time when we'd rehearse backstage, like if I was homesick or whatever it was, just singing would, like harmonies with people would really be a kind of therapeutic deal. So I miss singing harmonies. That is like, I have to say, like, musically from the Expanders, that's the thing I personally miss the most, is just like singing harmonies with Cheekies and Butcher and Asher. All right. Kyle wants to hear Have a Grand Time, so I'm going to do that. So when I get to Zion, where the flock shall assemble, no more heartbreaking, no more bloodshedding, no victimization, not when I am in Zion. I shall have a grand time over in Zion. I shall have a grand time over in Zion. Walking with Selassie, walking with Selassie, yes. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time. Oh, when I get to Zion, where the flock shall assemble, no more heartbreaking, no more bloodshedding, no victimization, man, when I am in Zion. I shall have a grand time over in Zion. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time. Walking with Selassie, yeah. Talking with Selassie, yes. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time. Slide on, slide on, slide on. Coming I get to Zion, where the flock shall assemble. No more heartbreaking, no more bloodshedding, no victimization, and when I am in Zion, I shall have a grand time over in Zion. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time. Walking with Selassie, yeah. Talking with Selassie, yes. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time, have a grand time. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time, have a grand time. I shall have a grand time over in Zion, have a grand time, have a grand time. I shall have a grand time grand time. Have a grand time. There's another song along those lines, like Jamaican hymn style. Fat Boy 1760. I already played Down in the Valley, but I will play it next week for sure. H. Salmon said, I thought your two voices together was as good as it gets. I always knew Cheeky's was the high, but you and Butch matched so well, it was hard to tell apart sometimes. Thank you, man. You know, I'll take that compliment because, like, sometimes when you sing harmonies with somebody, the blend is like, it's kind of accidental, you know? It's not so much like, you know, okay, this person, if like you get two people who have great voices, they're going to necessarily blend. Sometimes that doesn't happen. You get two people with amazing voices and they start singing together and it just sounds like two lead singers singing without a blend, you know? John and me, you know, neither one of us is like, you know, world-class fucking lead singers, but I had that high mid-range and he had that low mid-range, and just coincidentally, accidentally, like, you know, in a beautiful coincidence, our voices matched together. You know, through it's not like we did anything to, it's not like I have any ego saying that, because it kind of happened despite us. It just like was the way sometimes you find people that work that way. Tim says, why did you leave the Expanders and go to Long Beach Dub All Stars? Well, first of all, that's not what happened. I left the Expanders and was not planning on you know, doing music at that point. And Long Beach Dub All Stars happened later on. So it wasn't like I left Expanders to go to Long Beach Dub All Stars. And then as to why I left, you know, like, I will respectfully decline to answer that question, because it's kind of like asking somebody, like, why did you and your wife split up? You know what I mean? Like, there's, first of all, it's private. Second of all, there's so many like nuances to why a relationship can end. And so it's like not even something that would make sense to talk about with other people. But what I will say is, like, it definitely wasn't on like bad terms. It wasn't like people were beefing or anything like that. And you know, we're all still friends. I still, you know, talk to those guys. And it's nothing but love. All right, so there was some requests. Let's see, I've got a few more minutes. That song I was about to play, I'll play next week. Remind me to play Selassie Bandman next week. Selassie Bandman. But, okay, there's a Gone Away request, and there was one before that, right? People Business. Let me do Gone Away and People Business, and then, and those would be my two. Rachel, are you requesting the tune Solid as a Rock? Are you talking about the Ethiopians tune? I could learn that for next week, for sure. I appreciate that, Tim. No, I understand being curious about that. I understand why people ask me that question, and I'm never like upset when people ask me, but that's just, you know, that's just my answer. But I will say that the Expanders are still going strong. Their new music they're putting out is fucking dope. I've heard some sneak peeks of some of the unreleased stuff, and it's really great. Cheeky's is writing great songs. You know, obviously he can sing. The whole band is killing it. All right, so let me play these two songs before I get out of here. Thanks again to everybody who's making donations. If you feel like doing so, the Venmo and the PayPal are both at Man-Like-Devin. All right, the requests were People Business. So let me do that, and then it was Gone Away. I'll do those two. All right, here we go. Say people business trouble you too much. Now what I see, what you hear can be different. When one is down, I know another hand is up. What trouble you, not trouble me nowhere. Remember I said, listen how the old man said to you, the best thing is to know, but you're bad-minded, talkative, and dangerous. You're too red-eyed, your whole memory and feeling. Said that you should take time, so watch yourself. You check for everybody else, Lord. Slang, 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 oh slang, slang. So look to where you want to be running. Listen how the old man said to you. You're liquid and you do not know. Some people business trouble you too much. Lord, I say, cause what your eyes see and what your ears hear can be different, very different. When one is down, I know another man is up. You should have known by now what trouble in the trouble in no way. Remember I say that all the days of life are dangerous, and all the ways of life are dangerous. In the bright sunlight, the danger, and in the middle of the night, the danger. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, it's dangerous. Boom, 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 danger. Everybody knows say it's danger. How to run down a young, see that it's danger. Lord, oh, 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 danger. Free, 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 from. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, good request. Ha! Thank you, H. Salmon. Appreciate that. All right, this is going to be the last tune for the night. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Remember, tomorrow night on the Reggae Podclash, which you can find at rootfire.net/TV, at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we have Miss Pat from Randy's Records, VP Records, one of the backbones and crucial components of reggae music, and we're really happy to have her during International Women's Month. And also on St. Patrick's Day. We got Miss Pat on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm definitely going to ask her if she's ever done an interview on St. Patrick's Day before. All right. Gone Away was the request. Let's do it. Oh, hi. Want to come up? Gussie's like, aren't you finished? Gussie, I have one more song. Here we go. Okay. What key do I do this in? Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you, Wingatron. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Gone away. I saw you learn, said I crying can't play. Gone away. I saw you said I'm gone away. Some people think I joke thing, bringing the guns and the ammunition. When I try to do, when them friends get too trigger happy and start shoot them off and run up and down all over. You coulda hear them a ball out loud, them off and run up and down all over. Then pick the spike, grab the hammer, drop the wood and line up the lumber. Dress friend up for a sleep and slumber. Move the shovel, we go cover him over. time for me to go away. I will see you all next Tuesday, but I hope that I'll see you tomorrow for the Reggae Pod Clash at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. It's St. Patrick's Day, and we got Miss Pat from VP Records. You can check it out at roofire.net/TV. See y'all tomorrow, man. Thanks to everybody who's donated. And if you want to make a donation at the last minute, Venmo's Man-Like-Devin and the PayPal's Man-Like-Devin. All right, y'all. See you next time. Goodbye to the Instagram people. And goodbye. Oh, thank you, Georgianne. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys all soon. Take care.